For any teachers out there using Canvas, I recently finished going over this unit with my students. They are in high school. This is a beginning art class, so I have students ranging from 9th to 12th grade just taking their first art class in high school. So this was the fourth module that we did in my Canvas class, and we covered value and shading in this. So just to give you a brief overview, they look through this Google slide that I've made. We talk about high contrast and low contrast and value scales and how to use the shading pencils. In the kit that I sent home with them, they each have a 2B, 4B, and 6B pencil and an HB pencil. So they have 4 shading pencils in the art kit that they took home. And then they make a value scale. So I gave them this handout. It has 4 different value scales so they can learn the techniques of blending, hatching, cross-hatching, and stippling. And in the Canvas class, there are all 4 videos are embedded so that they can watch them and follow along. There's also a rubric in here that's pretty easy to grade. We also learn about how to shade a sphere to show highlight, shadow, core shadow, reflective light, and a cast shadow. And there's a video for them to follow along to do that, and a rubric to grade it. We also work on different ways to shade forms and geometric solids, and to use the different techniques to shade those forms. And we went over how to critique art in a previous unit, so they're familiar with the 4 steps, and this critique is in here because there's a focus on value and how value is shown and what shading techniques are used in this work, so that's why it's in this unit. And then they have a quiz using some of the vocabulary that they were introduced to. So, in order to find this module on Canvas and use it, if you go into Commons, so on the left-hand side of Canvas, you click on Commons, and you can search my name. So, my name in my county is not associated by the name that I go by. I go by Wendy, but my first name is Virginia, so you have to search Virginia Lampson. And then you'll see several of the other modules that I've shared in Commons, but the one that I was just showing you, that's the value and shading module. So you can import that into your course, and if you have any issues using anything, feel free to send me an email and I'll help you out as much as I can.